Okay, friends. Every now and then an update comes along that I had no idea was coming that just changes everything. And this is one of those. So check this out. Here I am inside a company-based workflow. And you could do this in any kind of workflow if you have Operations Hub Professional or above, because we are going to the Format Data option. And this action has existed as long as Ops Hub has existed, and you can choose a property, right? And you can format it in various ways. But look at this new thing, this custom mode slider. You slide this, and now you can code a custom formula here. And this opens up a couple of big possibilities. Biggest thing is you can now combine multiple properties into a single formula. And along with that, we've introduced two new formulas you can use here. Concatenate, which just merges those values together, and join. Let me show you join. Join is super cool. So if we do join, then the first thing we're gonna do is tell a separator. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put these values together with some sort of separator in between. It might be a dash or a comma. In this case, what I wanna do is create a company overview property that's gonna take information from a bunch of different properties and put them into a single multi-text field that is human readable. So my separator is gonna be a space, and here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna say, let's say we'll put the let's put a property here. Let's say name, company name, and then we're gonna say is a, and then we're gonna put another property. How about a industry? Industry is an industry company based in. Let's do a location. How about, HubSpot property. Let's do a state. How about a state region? And we're gonna say with, and we're gonna do, how about number of employees? This is fun. Number of employees. Employees. And it makes, let's do annual revenue, right? So this is fun. You can see every year. But you're not just limited to HubSpot properties, right? I have a custom code action here that is, let's just say hypothetically, pulling information from some external system, right? And it's important to know that. And we're gonna look at the action output for, this custom code. It's pulling some external info. We're just gonna drop that right there, right? And we're gonna join this all together, and we're gonna copy it to a property I've created for this purpose called company overview, right? And so if we save this, and let's just, let's enroll a company real quick. How about we enroll, how about, that sounds good. So hold on, I'll leave full screen mode here real quick. We're gonna enroll Apple. And while that's going, let's come over here and see. Normally, if I'm gonna have a call with this company, I've got to look at all these different properties and kind of pull together the story, right? And if I don't have them all added, I've got to go to this View All Properties page and sort through and find them all. Let's just remove all of these, except they're here by default. Well, let's just add the company overview. And look, it's already been updated, so that was a little faster than I was expecting. But we're gonna move this up here, and look, now if I come back here to Apple, we can just have this page right here. Apple Inc. is a consumer electronics company based in California with 1,000 employees, and it makes that much every year. And it's important to know that stock price is trending downward. No hard feelings, Apple. It's happened to a lot of us. This is now live. Hey friends, the custom views inside the Conversations inbox just keep getting better and better. So first we gave you the ability to create custom views, and then we gave you a whole bunch more properties you could use in those views. And now, check out the new things you can do. Here we are inside my inbox, and I've created a bunch of views here. And look, when I hover over them, notice on the right side here, we have the ability to edit and delete. That's nice. But this little thing here, anywhere in HubSpot you see dots like that, that means it's drag and drop. So like if you want your product issues to be up at the top, you can just drag them up there. And if this is a test, well, let's just pull that down there and move that like that. You can just rearrange them however you want so that you can find the ones you're looking for. Hey friends, we've separated out read and write permissions for lists. So if you're using lists to do segmentation, there may be a lot of people on your team who need access to that list to see the data in it and use it in various ways. But maybe not all of those people should have access to change the parameters and the criteria of the list, right? So we have now separated those out. So check this out. Here I am setting up user permissions for my friend Andre here. And if we go under marketing to lists, now instead of just having lists access yes or no, like some of these other things, you can give people access to read, or you can give them access to write, whatever they need to do their job. Hey friends, you can now update the navigation inside of Customer Portal. So check this out. Customer Portal, if you're not familiar, in Service Hub, you can create a portal for your customers to log into and see their tickets. And this is tucked away here in the settings under web, but you actually don't need to remember this. I don't know when this happened, but it's under the service drop-down menu here, and the main navigation will take you right here. That's the easiest way to get here. The thing we're talking about is under the templates tab here, and there is now this option to customize your customer portal navigation. And so the tickets listing page, sign out, knowledge base homepage, you can change these links to be whatever you want them to be. And if you're a CMS or Marketing Hub customer and you've created menus that exist elsewhere, you can just select those from here and have a consistent branding experience both inside of Customer Portal and on the rest of your website. But I have got to tell you about paid forms and reporting. So check this out. Here I am creating a form, and you are familiar with this experience because it's not changed. But if we come over to the options page, there is this option to collect payments. And if you've created a payment link, you can select your payment link, whatever it may be. And then on the form, instead of a normal submit button, you're going to have a continue to payment button. And so if we update this form and publish it, and then go look at it, here's the form. And I've got my information here and continue to payment. And now here is the payment page, right? We just go straight to that payment link, and I'm gonna leave full screen mode here just a second to show you what happens if I decide not to pay. What happens then, huh? I'm out. If we go back to all forms, and if we look at the, if we look at my paid form, and we look at the submissions, look, here is my submission. We can see that I submitted this form today, just a few minutes ago, but the payment status is open. And so the information from the form is still collected. It's now here inside your CRM, but I didn't make a payment, right? And so you can make automation based on this. If someone submits this form, but their payment status is open, you can send an email that has an embedded payment link to collect that payment. But you're still collecting their information either way. That's super handy. Now, the other thing I want to tell you about is reporting, because the payments object that we recently released is now here in the custom report builder. So if you want to build reports around the payments you're receiving, you can totally do that now. Hey friends, the products module inside the drag and drop email editor just got a cool new feature, and check this out. Now, you know things are easy for a marketing thing like an email if I can do it. I don't do this at all. So this is just one of our standard templates for the drag and drop editor. And there's this products module, and you can drag this over. If you have products set up in the native product library, or if you're using like the Shopify integration, you can just drag this over and select some products to put in here. But look, historically you've had to select manually, and you could add them here, but we now have this product recommendations. And you can recommend the latest products, the newest things that have been added to your catalog. You could add top sellers based on associations with closed won deals. Price, low to high, high to low, just whatever you want to drop in here. It'll add them in, and it makes it so easy to put your products in your emails and send them to your people. Anyway, this is now live. Hey friends, we have changed the logic for how BCC'd emails are attributed to a sender, meaning we have added some logic to how that works. So let me give you the background here. Here we are. I'm in Gmail, but this is true if you're sending from Outlook or different places. If I send an email to someone and I have this log to CRM checkbox, what happens in the background is we send this BCC email address. We attach, whatever at bcc.hubspot.com. And when that email lands in that automated email box, it parses out who sent it, who it was sent to, and attaches it to the right records inside your CRM. But what's happened is, if I'm sending from a shared inbox, right? If I'm sending from an email address that is connected to multiple HubSpot users in my account, then the system doesn't really know who to say it was sent from and just kind of picks one at random, but no more. Now we have a hierarchy of how these things work. So here are the rules. Let me see if I can get these right. If only one user has a sending email address as a connected inbox, obviously it'd be attributed to them. If only one user has a sending email address as their user account email, so the email address they use when they log into HubSpot, then it will be attributed to that user, even if multiple other users have it connected to their accounts. If only one user has a sending email address as an alias, it'll be attributed to that user. And then if multiple users have the sending email address as a connected inbox, attribute it to the user who has had the connected account connected the longest. So that's the logic in place now, those 4 steps. Hopefully this will sort some confusion out for you. This is the sort of update, it's a tiny little detail, and I don't know, like I didn't even know this confusion existed, but I'm sure one of you is like, yes, this is the thing I needed. So I wanted to make a video and let you know this now works in a way that has a lot more logic involved. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you have any questions. Cool, this is a big one, friends. Check it out. So here I am on a contact record. And there's this left sidebar where you can customize properties and things. There's this right sidebar where you see all these associations and like create contact attribution and list memberships and work. It's a lot. And I mean, it's cool that you can sort of like, I don't know, collapse things and rearrange things, but it's cluttered and it's overwhelming and it has not been customizable until now. So check this out. If we go to our settings, and we go to record customization here. The settings cog is smart. It always takes you, we're on a contact, it takes us straight to the contact settings. Look, in addition to customize left sidebar, there's now customize right sidebar. If you open this, there's a little teaser here coming soon. Eventually, enterprise teams will be able to create these sidebars by team. But you can edit the default one right now in beta. And you know, if we just wanna remove contact create, and pass feedback, and sales navigator, and workflow memberships, and if we want to rearrange these, right, we can clean this up and make it just the things that our teams might actually need. And if we want to add cards that we've removed, you can get them back here. But let's just say this is how we want it to look. Actually, we want playbooks near the top. Of course we do, because they are awesome. And we're gonna save that. Ta-da! And now, if we go back to the contact, oh, it's so much cleaner, and Playbooks is right at the top, and there's so much less scrolling going on here. Hey friends, recently I told you about a beta where you could customize the right-hand sidebar of your records, and I said, I don't know how you opt into this beta. And this is often a point of confusion with a lot of our betas. Sometimes there's a little opt-in thing in the app, sometimes you have to reach out to support or your CSM. No more. We have now created a way for you to manage your own betas, and I want to show it to you. So here we are inside my account. And if this drop-down menu, I showed you this once a few months ago, there's this product updates area. Honestly, this is where I get a lot of the stuff I tell you about, but we've added a new section here called Early Access. And if you click on this, you can see betas that you're enrolled in currently, like this one with the new right sidebar I showed you. I'm enrolled in that one, so I have the option to leave it. But you can find other betas too, like what's this bulk merge duplicate contacts and companies? Probably make a video about that soon. But if we want to join this beta, you click this button and you're given an option. If you're an admin, you can enroll the entire account, or you can enroll just yourself, and then you can join the beta. And that's all there is to it. Hey friends, when I was showing you how to opt yourself into betas, I opted myself into a beta for something I didn't know what it was. It's the ability to merge multiple duplicates at the same time, and it's pretty cool, so let me show you this. Here we are on the contacts page of this account, and if you go to actions, there's this manage duplicates option, and then you're gonna see a list that looks just like this. And this has been here for a while, where you can review these onesie twosie, hit review or reject. The model gets smarter as you go. But what the beta has given me is the ability to check multiple of these at the same time and say, yep, these are all good, or check all of them. Yep, we're just gonna merge all these at the same time. And then what you can do is you can review them, and what it's gonna do, instead of you looking at them one at a time, is you're gonna say, I want to, in all these cases, make the one primary that has the most recent engagement, or the oldest engagement, or was created first or created last, or most recently updated, or whatever the case may be. You select it, you can get some more information about what you're getting yourself into, and then you can just merge all, and then you're done. Here I am on the contacts page, and I showed you recently under the actions menu, there's this manage duplicates thing, and there's also this fix formatting issues button. What could that do? What could that do? Well, let's see what it can do. If you have Operations Hub Starter or above, you get this new tool where we're looking at email and we're looking at name and we're finding common mistakes. So like here, we've got a name that's all caps in the first name and all lowercase in the second name. This is not what we expect capitalization to be. Here's what it currently looks like. Here's what we're proposing it should look like. So yeah, let's accept these suggestions. Those are now fixed. And like this person, so-and-so, and this person test, and this person not Kyle, we're pretty suspicious that these are not real people. Surprise, they're not real people. I just added them here for demo purposes in previous videos I've made for you guys. And so if we accept these suggestions, these will just be straight up removed. We'll get them out of your database so you don't have so much junk floating around. In this case, well, go ahead. Yep, bye Susie, bye not Kyle, bye Bob. We are making progress here. And then on the email side of things, look, all my dummy addresses that I've used over the years to make contacts in this account to demo things to you guys, this is picked up on. It's telling me, Kyle, these probably aren't valid email addresses. You should just remove them. And so we can just very simply go through and we can remove some of these, and it's just gonna be so easy to clean up our account. Have you heard of programmable emails inside of HubSpot? These are for Marketing Hub, Pro, and Enterprise. And you know what personalization tokens are, and you can personalize information in the email, pulling stuff out of properties. Programmable email takes that to a whole nother level. If you're the sort of person who uses the design manager to make custom modules and stuff, you should absolutely be leveraging programmable emails. And I want to show you an example. So here I am inside his portal, and this is the blog page, right? And so first of all, if you have a blog and you are adding tags, then you can tag different posts with different interest levels, right? So that's kind of ingredient number one, nothing crazy here. And then you could create a form where people can sign up for a newsletter and they can indicate their interests and how frequently they want to get this email from you, all right? So now they're giving us information, and then comes the magic of the programmable email. So again, this is a custom module he coded, and I'm showing you the code here. You can see he's a much smarter guy than I am, but what this email does is it'll take that newsletter frequency into consideration, and it will show posts they are interested in. So let's just look at a preview. So if we preview this real quick, we're gonna select our friend here. Let's see, there he is right there. Look at this. Ta-da! Now these are just posts reflecting his interest. And it shows him, you know, he only wants to hear from us once a year, and so he's only going to get this email once a year. You could create a workflow that sends this exact email every day to everyone, but takes this stuff into consideration so people get it on the frequency they want, and they only get the information they're interested in. This is incredible! Hey friends, this is a little update, but a powerful one. Have you ever created a list, like a really complicated list that took a long time to populate? How do you know when it's done and it's ready to go? Trick question. There wasn't really a way without checking back, but now there are notifications for this. So check this out. Here we are in just my general settings, and if I come over to notifications in the left sidebar here, scroll down, we're in my email notifications right now. There is now a list section. And if you want to get an email when a list is completed, you can just check this box. We also have in-app notifications for this, so you can get notified that way too. This is now live. It's available to all. Hey friends, we've made an adjustment to how things work in regards to the forecast and goals user permission. So we're not changing the permission, same permission you've always had of owned only or everybody or whatever. But now that affects how reports are shown. So check this out. Here I am looking at a report that has a goal line. This is a deal close versus totals goal, and here's my wonky deal line, and here is the goal line. Now, the way this has worked historically is anyone who's looking at this can see that goal line for everyone involved in this revenue. But you may not want team members to be able to see each other's goals, or people off the team to see the team's goal or whatever. So now, if someone has owned only access to forecasting and goals, then when they come look at a report like this, this line will disappear if it's someone else's goal. They won't be able to see it. It's now rolling out. Check it out. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you have any questions. Hey friends, got another great announcement about Operations Hub. Operations Hub, professional and above, just got a cool new feature in beta. So check this out. Here I am on the contacts page, and they've added this cool link to it, data quality. But where it really lives is under reports, data quality. And if you come here, things standing out to you. First of all, we got this properties section. You can see how many properties have no data in them. How many of them are not being used by various tools, like no workflows or whatever. How many are potentially duplicates. On the record side, you can see how many have formatting issues. We saw that new formatting tool. That's right here. And how many are duplicates, the dedupe tool that's been around for a while. And then down here in data sync, you can get an overview of how your data sync integrations are doing. So historically, if you wanted to see apps with sync failures, if you wanted to see health, you had to go one app at a time, open each integration, see how it was doing. Now you have this nice dashboard view where you can see what's going on here. And look, let's just click into this and see what happens. If we view all property insights, check it out. We can see I've created this about us property. That was for a demo I did for you guys a while back. No data. I have not populated any records with that, but it is used in one place. And so we can see, we can sort these in various ways and start getting rid of properties or cleaning up our database in ways we need to. You can limit it to just certain objects here. And so this is, and then these link out to the tools I told you about. And then if we want to see more about these apps, we can see my Airtable integration is failing to sync 1 record, and my Square is failing to sync 68 records. We can click into these and start cleaning this up. Hey friends, commenting mode has made it to marketing emails. So check this out. Here I am creating an email in the drag and drop editor. There's now the collaboration sidebar where you can access tasks and all sorts of things. But my favorite, of course, is commenting mode. We've added this a few different places. And look, we can add comments to this thing and that thing. And look, if we go to settings, we can add comments to the preview text, to this subscription type, to all the things you want to comment about. Let's have a conversation about subject line. Gee, someone should really add a subject line. Ta-da! And now we can have a conversation and we can work together. It all shows up in this sidebar. I love the collaboration tools inside of Marketing Hub. I'm so excited to see them come to another app. So they're now in workflows and campaigns and now marketing emails. Maybe there's one other. And I hope they take over the world because I love them so much. Use them, love them. Let me know what you think of them. Let me know if you have any questions.